Before I head over to the rebuilding exchange, I need to pick up some supplies here at Ace, the helpful place. You know power tools are always a necessity when we're working at the rebuilding exchange, so I'm grabbing a cordless drill before I head to the plumbing aisle. But the project I'm about to start has nothing to do with actual plumbing and everything to do with hosting guests in my home. Wayne Oliver from the Rebuilding Exchange is going to show us how to make a DIY wardrobe rack that'll really clear some space during our next party. A portable garment rack that will not only be a great place to hang coats during a party, but it can also work as a movable closet for overnight guests. So even if they're sleeping on the couch, they don't have to live out of their suitcase. Here's what you'll need: that drill I picked up at my local Ace, a Forstner bit, a tape measure, a wood base and shelf cut to the size of your choice, and the pipe hardware I found in Ace's plumbing aisle. 2 flanges, 2 elbows, 2 T-attachments, and 3 different lengths of pipe. 2 cut to a shorter size, 2 in a longer length, and 1 medium in length to cross the top of our garment rack. The specific dimensions are up to you. Make it as short or as tall as you like. You can have the pipes cut and threaded to your specifications right there at Ace. And finally, you'll need 4 swivel wheel casters to make this thing portable. Why don't we start with the first step?
Okay, the first step, we're gonna take our wood and we're gonna attach the wheels.
Wayne makes his mark and drills a pilot hole for each screw before I help screw the casters in. Keep in mind, you'll only want to drill as deep as your screw. In our case, it's a 1/2 inch. All right, Wayne, all 4 casters are secure. Looks like this is our base.
The next step, we will put our first flange on.
Wayne locks the wheels and finds a nice center spot on one side of the base. That's where he pre-drills and screws in the first flange. Then, he screws in the first of the 2 short pipes. When that's in, he measures the same spot on the wood shelf as he did on the base.
So we measured up the width of the board is 6 inches.
So 3 and then 2 1/8.
Right, so we wanna make our mark.
After marking both sides of the shelf, you're gonna use a Forstner bit that's the same size as your pipe to drill a couple of holes in the shelf where your pipe can poke through.
This Forstner bit is a 1/2 inch and the pipe is a 1/2 inch.
Did you make it through?
Yep.
All right, Wayne, the holes are drilled. What's the next step here?
The next step would be to attach the T-pipe fitting attachment, screw it on, and as you screw it on, you want it to tighten so that the T-fitting is facing the inside.
Okay.
So you want to attach one of the longer pipes. Just tighten it by hand. The next attachment you're gonna add is the elbow. After you add the elbow, you wanna add the medium size pipe. This is gonna be the rack, the top.
Okay. And then I take over and connect pipes down the other side, starting with the second elbow, another length of the longer pipe, down through the shelf connecting to another T attachment. So now we're down to the last piece. Do we install this first before we're putting the base on?
No, you wanna grab the last flange.
Now this all makes sense to me why we started on that end and worked our way around.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple project. So now we can stand it up.
Now we're gonna stand her up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we wanna center this like we centered the last one, and that was at 5 5/8.
In roughly a half hour, this easy project has given us a rustic looking garment rack. With a coat of paint and some personal touches, you could customize to match your home decor. And all for right around $70. The great thing about this with the casters, you can take it in the guest room, you can take it in the living room, it doesn't matter, it's portable.
If you can screw in the pipe, you basically can build this.